बन्धमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome you all with my love and blessings. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, samajis, satsangis, visitors, viewers, yet to be devotee, slowly becoming devotees, sitting with us around the world at this moment in 490 places through Nithyananda TV and 34 places in two-way video conferencing having Nayana Diksha, in 214 cities in 27 countries around the world as per the statistics. Cities sitting with us in two-way video conferencing: San Jose, Madurai; Seattle, Chidambaram; Nithyananda Nagar, Hyderabad; Nithyananda Nagaram, Hyderabad. Girija, change it. Guadalupe, Rameshwaram; Toronto, Kailasam; Los Angeles, Arunachalam; Ohio, Prayag; Sharjah; Malaysia, Parani; Paris, Home Temple; Oklahoma, Somanatham; Kastav, Croatia; Phoenix, Kanchipuram; Toronto, Kailasam; Dubai, Tirukovilur; Nithyananda Vidyalaya, Bangalore; Kathmandu, Nepal; Hyderabad, Sri; and Delta, Canada; San Diego, Pacific Beach; East London, UK; Lunas, Malaysia; Madurai, Northgate; Hong Kong, Sirgari; Singapore, Singapuram; Charlotte, Srisailam; London, Kasi; Bangalore, Malleshwaram; Vancouver, Puri; Paris, Kalighat; Monterrey, Mexico; Dakota, Dunes; Bangalore, Marattahalli; New York, Varanasi. That's it. Bangalore, Electronic City; Oman, Sivagangai. That's it. I already read out. You slept at that time. That's it. I welcome all of you with my love and blessings. Today, March 8th, we have just 60 days for May Inner Awakening celebrations. To prove the power of Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. My sincere request to all the people who committed to enrich others, do not work from the fear that everything is in stake. Listen, dhyan se suniye. Nothing is in stake. Work from the strength to prove the power of Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. How many of you cognize? Even internally, do not have the thought of everything is in stake. No. Then you will be working out of fear. No. You will be only visualizing failure. No. We will prove the power of Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. Then you will naturally visualize 1,600, 1,700, 1,800 people, lives enriched. Okay? It is just like Satyagama Japala was given the instruction by Guru, come back with 1,000 cows. But Guru did not give a date and time for him, because I have thousands of Satyagama Japalas. I am telling you guys, come back with 1,000 lives to be enriched on May 8th. With a clear date, time and form, the Guru Walk is given to all of you guys. Take it up. And when Satyakama came back with 1,000 cows, what he received from the Guru, I promise the same thing for each one completes his responsibility. Listen with integrity, authenticity, responsibility and enriching. My commitment to all of you, if you have completed your responsibility, in a way it is collective responsibility. It is not shared responsibility, it's a collective responsibility. Come back, completing your collective responsibility. Each one who completed his or her responsibility will receive the same thing which Satyakama received from his Guru. The life which is being used by Satyas. It is not that you are using Satyas. Satyas will be using you. You are no more there. Satyas are playing through your body. That is what I call enlightenment. Enlightenment means where you don't need to struggle, suffer to live the tattvas. You don't need to struggle and live the tattvas. Tattvas will live. You will not be there. That is what is enlightenment. I commit with integrity, authenticity, responsibility and enriching. When you come back like Satyakama Japala, I'll give what Satyakama Japala received from his Guru. It's my commitment. So whoever has committed to enrich others' lives, raise your hand. Wow. Today we have the N communication session for Tamil Inner Awakening. I'll open the session for all you guys. All you guys all over the world can come and have the training to enrich others. Actually itself, so today, as our plan itself, we should have had N communication for Tamil Inner Awakening. Yesterday, Healer's initiation is over. So, I'll open the N communication sessions for the whole group which is committing to enrich lives for May IA celebration. Only the people who have committed, the groups which has committed for enriching lives for May IA celebration can send your emails now. The program is freely available for all of you. 2-way, 1-way, both we will allow. You can send an email now for N programs. Okay. We are just creating a registration form online. We will send. We will project the link. You can register before the end of the satsang. After the satsang, 45 minutes break. Then sessions will start. I tell you guys, the level of frequency itself has become different. In the whole campus and the whole Sangha, the moment we took up this commitment, I know how the whole country would have felt when they decided to build Meenakshi temple and Tanjore temple. It's such an extreme authenticity, responsibility, integrity and enriching. Such a impossible possible. Yesterday I was relating with Rajaraja Chola's Akashic records, planning to build our temple. For that I was downloading his Akashic records, what he has gone through and what kind of plans he did. Amazing inspiration. His inspiration is taller than the Tanjore tower. That is why he is able to create the tower. Can you imagine? That building remained as tallest building on the planet Earth till 270 years before. He built it 1000 years before. For 700 years, it was unbroken record. When he built, Europe and America were wearing leaves and trees, living in the forest. Nothing called Europe and America even happened when he built this huge structure. What an inspiration, God. You can't even imagine how many feet foundation you need to dig for that huge structure to stand. Do you know it's a hollow structure? So the stone was arranged in such a way, it's a complete hollow structure. It is just a shell of 217 feet tall, in stone, zigzag puzzle, a poetry, the ultimate zigzag puzzle of mathematics and the ultimate engineering calculation and beautiful poetry of creativity. But one nice thing, he did not do it for his maid or mistress or queen. He did it for God. He did not make his countrymen work for his maid or mistress or queen or dancer. No. He made his countrymen dedicate for principle. Hats off to Rajaraja. I was studying his Akashic records to study how he conceived this whole idea. Because the moment he decided to build, that moment would have been a moment where these four tattvas would have been living through him. Those moments he would have been enlightened. Otherwise it is not possible to have a breakthrough to decide to make something impossible possible. You understand, even now it is impossible. I tell you, I am not able to conceive. I will do a structure of stone of that size with so much of technology. Millions of disciples around the world ready to give their life for what I say. And especially if I say this temple I want it, I know 1,000 of my ashramites devotees will just resign from their job and come and sit here and do. Even then, I am not even able to conceive. I am just sitting and studying his Akashic records. Exactly what was the moment he decided. See, when they were planning, somebody would have proposed. Naturally, he is a human being. First thing would have been impossible. There would have been few Jnanatmas. There would have been some people saying, no. Impossible. And there were detractors. It was not that his regime was peaceful. He was expanding his kingdom. He is the first king who made the army, ship army. What do you call? Navy. Naval army. He is the first king in the history who made naval army. Went from here to Malaysia, Philippines, Cambodia, all those countries, Indonesia, but never killed anybody or just created the civilization. Marrying the girls from those tribes, never killed anybody, expanded the civilization, built a temple, taught culture, never had a war. But he had a huge, beautiful naval army, because to carve the temples here and ship it and build there, they used to take elephants, listen, elephants from here to there to drag the stones and make the temples. God. See, any one inner space has to say yes to the impossible to become possible. Naturally, Rajaraja's inner space only could have said that yes. Even though his Rajaguru would have been inspiration, but the final yes has to come from him, because he is going to be funding. He is going to be giving the infrastructure. I just wanted to study the moment when he said yes, what he was. Because I wanted to bring that, invoke that. Just unimaginable experience. Of course, I am not going to invoke it, because he did not stay in that same space. He did not become enlightened after that. He only went into that space like a Satori and then came down. But even then, it's worthy. It's worthy for what he has contributed. God. And the Akashic record says, not only he built that huge stone structure, he covered it completely with gold. And the history accepts it. History, there is a clear record of the gold sheet being covered, and the drill, the holes, how the gold sheets have been bolted into the stone are still there. Later on, maybe in the Mughal period or when somebody has taken out all the gold, the history also, the stone culverts also are accepting. The Rajaraja covered the whole temple with gold. Ponveindan. Ayiram aanai samana pongondu ponveindan. Equivalent to 1,000 his official elephant weight. Gold is official elephant's weight, equivalent to that 1,000 elephants' weight. He covered the whole thing by gold. And still the holes, when the gold plates were drilled, on the temple. The holes are there still. A clear systematic holes. Poetry in stone. Grace carved. Kailaya built. I can sing poetry about this temple. God. What made him to say, yes, we will do it? And then make it happen. Around 11 days, he was in the space of impossible becoming possible due to the inspiration and initiation of his guru, Karuvur Chittar. That was his name, his Rajaguru's name, Karuvur Chittar. His Jiva Samadhi is there just behind the temple, behind the Garbha Mandir. And by his inspiration and initiation, for 11 days, Rajaraja was in the ecstasy of able to make anything impossible into possible. Listen, ecstasy means the space where anything impossible looks possible. Because you are in the space of possibility. Space of possibility is ecstasy. Space of possibility is ecstasy. When it settles with you, it is ananda. If the space of possibility is tasted by your muscle memory, it is ecstasy. If it is tasted and settled in your bio-memory, it is ananda. The space of possibility, प्रत्येक संभावना की स्थिति है, आनंद है. The space of possibility is ecstasy. Space of possibility is ecstasy. When the space of possibility becomes your bio-memory, it is bliss, ananda. I tell you, bliss means, ananda means space of possibility. Just possible, possible, possible. In that 11 days, he declared and committed to build this temple, cover it with gold, allot enough of people, villages to keep it function. 400 dancers, 570 priests, 10,000 people maintaining. There are records. There are records. 10,000 people settled around the temple just to maintain the temple. In Tamil they are called Kovil Oodu, means Kovil Veedu. The houses of the people who belong to temple. Can you imagine? The space of making things which you can't even grasp through your eyes. which you can grasp only through your visualization. How many of you authentically cognize that space of making impossible into possible is ecstasy? That is ecstasy. That is bliss. That is life oozing in your muscles. Come on, live it. Let us live it. Let's live it. We have 60 days to make the space of possibility as part of our biomemory. Let the 60 days be used by you, your muscle memory, taste the space of possibility, ecstasy. Not only diversing the tiredness and boredom, imbibing ecstasy, the space of possibility. Your heart, your being should be continuously telling you, possible. I can see it happening. Not even once impossible or struggling. No question of visualizing failure, because there is no failure. If you are visualizing failure and failing, even that is a success, because that is what you wanted. You are achieving what you wanted. So there is only success in the life. How many of you cognize it? So there is only success in the life. What you visualize, you get it. So we will all cognize only success. Okay? And the space of possibility. Space of possibility. Like Hanuman. Hanuman is the space of possibility. Nandi is space of possibility. I'll come to this Nandi later on. I have a big story to tell about this Nandi, how he got painted. So the space of possibility, your chest will expand when you carry that space of possibility. What you visualize, you get it. जो भी आप में नाद रूप में प्रकट है, वही सार्थक बांके प्राप्त हो जाएगा. What you visualize, you get it. Be constantly in the space of success. Possibility. Possibility. When you go to a person to enrich him, no, he is coming, he is now being enriched, he is coming for inner awakening. He is coming back from inner awakening and thanking you profusely. Go in that space. Don't go, it's logic, I don't know how much my logic, how will it be, no. I have to have conversation, argument, then he will be prepared, even then he may not come to me. No. May is not may. It may is is. May is not may. may is must. Listen. Listen. From today, enriching the people who are enriching. Continuously, that is going to be my breathing. All of you just understand how much of knows impossible thoughts Rajaraja would have struggled internally and externally. How many no's would have interfered? No knows. ध्यान से सुनिए. Internally and externally, how much Rajaraja would have suffered. But he made it. All of you should know the whole temple is built 3 days, less than 5 years. 3 days, less than 5 years. He completed. The foundation stone was laid within 5 years, 3 days before. Kumbhabhishekam is done. Of course, the history says the gold coating was done later on, the gold plating. Gold plate fixing was done after that, but the Kumbhabhishekam of the temple was done. Then for his birthday, he donates to the temple the 1,000 elephant equivalent weight gold. Out of that, the gold sheets are made and then carved and fixed on the temple, covered on the temple. Space of possibility. Taking up the responsibility. Don't say, oh, he was a king, all the citizens would have listened to him. No. There was democracy during his regime. Please listen. There was democracy during his regime. All the local body was elected body. He was almost like a president, that's all. Nothing more than that. But just by inspiring people, by his charisma, he made this possible. It's not that the whole country worked for this project. No. No. Because his son records all the sculptors and the craftsmen, they should not go jobless. That is the reason I am creating second temple. He created a second temple. He says, I should not be little taller than my father. I should be lower than my father. So 6 or 7 feet he reduces the height. Just to respect father. He creates second temple. Just to engage the sculptors, craftsmen. It means what? Only one section of the people worked. Not the whole country. God. Can you imagine the spirit and inspiration of the space of possibility? Space of possibility. How many of you are able to grasp it in your inner space? Only from there, life starts. Life starts with the space of possibility. प्रत्येक संभावना को प्रकट करने की स्थिति ही आनंद है, जीवन का श्रोत्र प्राप्त करने की स्थिति. Space of possibility is ecstasy, where life oozes out of you. प्रत्येक संभावना को प्रकट करने की स्थिति है, आनंद है, जीवन का स्रोत प्राप्त करने की स्थिति. Are you all your kundalini jumping? Everything should create the space of possibility in you. Space of possibility. Rajaraja is supposed to have used 1,30,000 ton granite. 1,30,000 ton granite. 1 ton is 1,000 kg. This structure was first time on the planet Earth built completely, fully by granite. In 5 years, how his heart would have said, his inner space would have said, it is possible. See, all I am trying to tell you guys is that taking the jump, possible, 1,000 human beings, inspiring them, enriching them and bringing them and making them sit for inner awakening looks too small. When you see the space of possibility, Rajaraja lived and radiated. Getting it? The top stone is 60-ton single piece granite. Was there a crane to lift it and keep it on the top? 3-mile mud slope they created. 3 mile means around 5 kilometers. Am I right? 5-kilometer mud slope, and elephants dragged the stone. In the night time, elephants have to rest. They will keep some protection so that the stone will not roll and come down. Whole thing was dragged in just 19 days. 19 days. This you will not find in the web. It was from Akashic Records. Now the dragging from the ground to the top, just 19 days. Almost 5 kilometers slope. Whole thing within 5 years. ध्यान से सुनिए. Visualize what would have been the space when King said yes. Listen, even if you have money, people, technology, still if the technology is not proven, understand, for just a trial and error method, will you spend so much of wealth and so many people's life? How many no's he would have received? Anatma, tell. But what was the space he said? Do it, we will do it. He did it. संपूर्ण टैंजूर मंदिर केवल 5 वर्षों में निर्मित करा गया था. God. Anatma, now you understand? 1,000 participants being enriched by inner awakening, May 8th, is nothing. We are not doing any risk or trial and error gambling. It is literally gambling his whole prestige, wealth, name, credibility for Rajaraja. If something happens during building or the structure does not stand and collapses or falls, Rajaraja would have collapsed. Because his prestige, credibility, the trust people have on him, everything he gambled. From the space of possibility, and he did it. In that 11 days, when he declared and laid the foundation stone, he was in the peak of possibility and he made it happen. I assure you guys and commit with you guys, I will put you guys in the peak of possibility within next few days. I am already pushing the whole collective consciousness of the Sangha to the peak of possibility. Use this May 2013 Inner Awakening celebration to experience the peak of possibility. Okay? And after the March inner awakening, means after the Shivaratri, 13th, we are starting inner awakening. When it is ending? 2nd April it is ending. After that, I am completely free, other than weekends, NDY, NKY and all the programs. Even if you guys gather 20, 30 people, I will give a satsang sessions talking about the 4 tattvas, introduction to inner awakening. I'll do it by myself personally. I'll give inner awakening introduction sessions personally. All the cities start gathering, start organizing, start booking for your slot. I'll specifically do inner awakening introduction and question answers. Use May 2013 IA celebration to experience peak of possibility. मैं inner awakening उत्सव में आकर उच्चतम संभावना को अनुभव करिए. मैं इनर अवेकनिंग उत्सव में आकर उच्चतम संभावनाओं को अनुभव करिए. Peak of possibility be realized in every being so that you become empty. You are nothing but no. When no's disappear, you disappear. And satyas start living through you. Your personality is made of no's. Your identity is made of yes. Let your personality be dropped, identity be awakened. Personality is given by society, identity is natural. Start the best ways to enrich others. You will see you are getting enriched. From yesterday I could see the Sangha is entering into a new phase. Listen, listen, listen. Through this May 2013 inner awakening, let us all make our authenticity as a lifestyle, living to our peak possibility as a lifestyle. We have to learn it. We have to make it happen. We have to build it. When it will happen? Never tomorrow. Now. When you are in the space of possibility, every person is a possibility. Constantly being in the space of possibility. Integrity, authenticity, responsibility, and enriching yourself and others. enrich, enrich, enrich. We will make it. We will do it. The possibility. The moment even you remember the concept, tattva, space of possibility is ecstasy. How many of you feel the current? Space of possibility is ecstasy. When you go with the space of possibility, whoever you speak, you just engulf them with your ecstasy and inspiration. Like a blanket, you cover them. They are also taken along with your tsunami and tornado. अपने परिचय को त्याग दीजिए और व्यक्तित्व को जागृत करिए. परिचय समाज द्वारा दिया गया है, जबकि व्यक्तित्व प्रकृति है. ध्यान से सुनिए. Space of possibility. Everything is possible. Each garbha of a woman carries the space of possibility. That is why it can create a body. Let all of you carry the space of possibility in your Anandagandha. Space of possibility. Day after tomorrow, I'll be initiating more than 100 people into Krama and Naishtiga and Sannyasa. Krama Brahmacharya, Naishtiga Brahmacharya and Sannyasa. Come on. All the people who are going to be initiated, raise your hand. What's the number you guys are declaring for the next Shivaratri? This Shivaratri 100. What's the number you guys are declaring for next Shivaratri? Krama, Naishtiga and Sannyasa, all three together. Next Shivaratri, 2014 Shivaratri. 1,000? 1,000. 1,000. Number? 1,000. Okay? Done. Tataastu. Even Jnanatma said 1,000. That is why. Jnanatma, you should tell me which day you are feeling the May 2013 inner awakening 1,000 is possible. You should tell me. Then I can tell you that I have pushed the collective consciousness to the space of possibility. So 1,000 for 2014 Shivaratri. All three put together. Krama, Naishtiga and Sannyasa. Only then by 2020 we will work on 10,000. We will be having 10,000. Let all of you guys कैरी स्पेस ऑफ पॉसिबिलिटी इन आनंद गंगा। आप सभी अपनी आनंद गंगा में असीमित संभावना की स्थिति रखिए। स्पेस ऑफ पॉसिबिलिटी। The prasada of integrity is space of positivity. Prasada of authenticity is space of possibility. Prasada of responsibility is Ishwaratva. Prasada of enriching is enlightenment. Prasada of integrity is positivity. All the negative weeds will be removed. The real positivity. Not like positive thinking, positive negative thinking. No. When one corner of your mind says, I'll win, you will like it. Like this only you will scream and finally you will fall in ditch, leave it. Part of your mind laughs at you. No. Prasada of integrity is simply positivity. Simply positivity. Positivity. Prasada of authenticity is possibility, space of possibility. Prasada of responsibility is space of leadership, Ishwaratva. Prasada of enriching is enlightenment. Space of enlightenment. Prasada of possibility. Space of possibility. Number Prasada of integrity is space of positivity. Authenticity is space of possibility. Responsibility is space of Ishwaratva. Enriching is space of enlightenment. संपूर्ति का प्रसाद है साकार आत्मकता। श्रद्धा का प्रसाद है असीमित संभावना। उपायनम का प्रसाद है ईश्वरत्व और आप्यायनम का प्रसाद है जीवन मुक्ति। Who sees the space of positivity, possibility, Ishwaratva and enlightenment is incarnation. Already I have started preparing the deities for the temples going to happen all over the world. Because in 2-3 months, these guys will start asking for deities. I think 1008 Shivalingas I have to send for each temple one Shivalinga. And I have also plans to give unique deities for many temples. For Singapuram, Shiva will be with the Simha face, lion face. Sarveshwara. Devi will be with the lion face. Pratyangra. Vishnu will be with the lion face, Narasimha. Ganesha will be sitting on lion, Heramba Ganesha. Subramanya will be sitting on lion, Singamuhasura Vada, Subramanya. So all will be related to Simha, Singapore. I'm planning for each branch, unique deities. ध्यान से सुनिए. Enriching is enlightenment. संपूर्ति का प्रसाद है सकारात्मकता, श्रद्धा का प्रसाद है असीमित संभावना, उपायनम का प्रसाद है ईश्वरत्व और आप्यायनम का प्रसाद है जीवन मुक्ति. And I commit with all of you this May inner awakening preparation and the program both will be peak of my possibility. I'll deliver everything available to you. I'll deliver everything available to me to you. Whether while we prepare or while we give the program. Shivaratri day, 51 people are taking Krama Brahmacharya. 31 are going to be residing in our Gurukul and 20 are going to be studying in different places. And '64 are taking Purna Sannyas. So 115 people. And even while you declare for Purna Sannyas, you should know it is from your space of possibility, not from the fears. If I fall, what will happen? If I do, what will happen? If I do this, what will happen? If I lose this space, what will happen? Then you are planning to lose that space already. Then what can I say? Tatastu. Okay? When I say Tatastu, you should be in the beautiful space of possibility. Yes, I am a sannyasi. sannyasi is a person, embodiment of space of positivity, possibility, Ishwaratva and enlightenment, leadership and enlightenment. So 115 this Shivaratri. Next Shivaratri, 1000. When you guys said 2000, I came back to 1000. Why? Because there is going to be 3 more initiations, like 3 more ceremony. Guru Purnima is there, Navaratri is there, my birthday is there. You guys forgot that. You thought the whole year you will work and just get 1000 people for next Shivaratri. Jnanatma, you forgot, I remembered. Because many are going to take on Guru Purnima. And then Navaratri, the Vijayadashmi, then my birthday, then Shivaratri. May Inner Awakening celebration will have everything available, like Nirahara Samyama, Di Samyama, the essence of Brahmanyam Bhagavutratam, past life regression techniques, everything will be available. It is going to be real celebration. Back-to-back celebration. Mm. 20 people who are not residing in Gurukul are having sanya, krama brahmacharya and going around all over the world and going to their schools. It is not a joke. When you go to college with this dress and live these 4 tattvas, the whole college will be not just inspired, tenspired. Terribly inspired is tenspired. I am creating a new word. Not just inspired, tenspired. Terribly inspired. Each Krama Brahmachari, listen, each Krama Brahmachari who resides outside the campus, if he brings only at least 10 more person for Krama Brahmacharya, only then he is living the 4 tattvas. Otherwise, people are poking holes at his tattvas. People are able to poke holes by next Shivaratri. At least 10 more persons they should be bringing for Krama Brahmacharya. Because if you live, people will have respect who are around you. Friends will have respect. If you are not living, then they will poke hole at they will bust the myth called Krama Brahmacharya, which you are carrying. Either you enrich or they enrich you with their ideology. Sannyasi is a person embodiment of positivity, possibility, leadership and enlightenment. सन्यासी वह व्यक्ति है जिसमें सकारात्मक असीमित संभावना, ईश्वरत्व एवं जीवन मुक्ति सभी प्रत्यक्ष अभिव्यक्त हो. सकारात्मकता, असीमित संभावना, ईश्वरत्व एवं जीवन मुक्ति सभी प्रत्यक्ष अभिव्यक्त हो. Give me the number of list of rishis also, so that all four of them put together is Nithyananda Sampradaya. Understand? Others will be ashramites. You see, all over the world, rishis, krama brahmacharis, whether they reside inside or outside, naishtika brahmacharis and sannyasis. All these four group put together only is called as Nithyananda Sampradaya, the order of Nithyananda. Of course, 10 devotees, disciples, volunteers, all of them are there. But the core of Nithyananda order is formed by these four: rishis, sannyasis, krama and naishtika brahmacharis. Krama Brahmacharya, 28 male and 23 female. Never this has happened in our Sangha, men crossing women. Shame on women. No, really. Has it happened in any one of our program? Men crossing women. How come in the Krama Brahmacharya they crossed? Of course, Purana Sannyas again 29-35. Men are in low number, women are 6 more. That is okay. That is usual. There is nothing to clap. Relax. Men can clap for Krama Brahmacharya crossing without their knowledge. Unknowingly. You have to make the complete list, because on that day we will declare the Nithyananda order and the Nithyananda Sampradaya. Devotees, disciples. See, after the Shivaratri, within 2-3 days we will have to declare the order with a clear names list. So today, after the satsang, N communication, whole day program for inner awakening participants is opened freely to all the people who are interested in enriching. Next. Today 9th batch Nirahara Samyama, 2nd level 5th day. 4th batch Di Samyama, 20th day. 15th Inner Awakening and 12th Ingenious, 20th day. Jnanatma, that 1000 enriching team is, are you committing? Team means some one person who is the responsible. Now, collective responsible holder. Who holds the responsibility for the collective responsibility? Jnanatma. So we are declaring. So Jnanatma declares, holding the responsibility of collective responsibility of enriching team, 1000 lives will be enriched for May inner awakening. Am I right? I am not talking about that. You are committing. Okay. They are saying just through working through the inner awakening, IA grads, past. That and all I'm not asking about the methods and methodology. I'm only asking about declaration. So Jnanatma with his whole team, with our whole team, commits 1,000 lives to be enriched through May Inner Awakening 2013. Am I right? So as I said, training session and communication today will be open after 45 minutes of morning satsang. No other messages. So there are some more commitments from Ma Devaja 10, Ma Chandra 20, Sri Turiya 25, Sarvavidya 10, Uma Sundar 10, Mumbai, Chitran Kavirupini 10, Mill Valley, Vairavan Koil 5, new commitments. Ma, because of enriching, any enrollment has already happened, tell me. Number enrolled already. Hmm? 5 from Andhra. Okay. Already enrolled. Huh? Wow, 5 from Andhra enrolled, it seems, ma. Enriched or enrolled already? Okay. Great. So, space of possibility is ecstasy. Space of positivity is joy. Space of possibility is ecstasy. Space of leadership is Ananda. Space of enlightenment is Nithyananda. Space of positivity, possibility, leadership, and enlightenment. Hey, one more thing. Jnanatma, I can use this materialization powers and all, na? I am allowed to use, na? Because that, and I'll tell Kalabhairava, if you have given me those powers because of integrity, authenticity, and responsibility in enriching, let them be available. If not, it does not need to make it available. Am I allowed to use all those powers? What, tell Jnanatma? No, better we will leave it to Kalabhairava to decide. He is a better judge than us. So I will tell Kalabhairava, with authenticity I request you, if these powers are endowed in me because of these 4 tattvas and for the sake of 4 tattvas, you express it. Yes, yes. It is available for anyone who follows the 4 tattvas. Yes, yes. Then Jnanatma has no objection. Yes. Kalabhairava, Jnanatma has no objection. All the centers. The moment you start enriching people, Vibhuti and Kumkum will start materializing in your padukas. In your temple, my padukas, not your padukas. In your temples and centers, the padukas which you have, which is used by me, energized by me. Okay? It will start happening. Listen, with integrity and authenticity and responsibility and enriching, by the grace of Kalabhairava, keeping Kalabhairava as witness and requesting him, if these powers are endowed to me only because of these four tattvas and for the sake of four tattvas, four satyas, and for the sake of four satyas, let it express from today all the centers which have committed for enriching others for my inner awakening. In all those centers and temples, padukas, continuously Vibhuti and Kumkum will materialize. You will see. If Kalabhairava has endowed me with these powers, he has given me these powers because of four satyas and for the sake of enriching others with these four satyas. Let these powers start expressing continuously. You will see.